In regards to health, my wife and I are very healthy people and eat healthy, exercise and all that. But she seems to get into these situations where she's always has some kind of health issue going on. It'll come and it'll go, and an eye problem will come and it'll go away, and it seems to come out of nowhere, and then it vanishes completely, and then something will come up.
What's interesting about this is what we were already talking about, is that sometimes you think you're talking about health when you're talking about being worried about not having health. That's that distinction that we were just talking about. This is the subtle mastery of flowing energy, of thinking deliberately. We'll take it off that subject just for a little bit because it will be easier for any of you to hear it. So if the subject is, I would like to have $100,000, what does the idea of having $100,000 do to me emotionally? If it aggravates me, then talking about money is causing me to activate where I am about money. If I activate where I really am about money in relationship to what I really want about money, then I feel that discord. But if I talk about money and I'm not worried about money, then talking about money doesn't bother me at all, and there's no discord. So people will say, should I get health insurance? And over the years we've said, we're talking to you individually, we're not talking to everyone collectively about this, but if you are worried about needing it, you better get it.
Oh yeah.
And so the thing about talking about health is, people say it's better to have preventative medicine. It's better to have preventative diet and preventative exercise. But the big question is, if what you are preventing is really active in your vibration, then you're actually not preventing it through this action, you're actually encouraging it. Because this is a universe of attraction, there's no exclusion. When you say yes to something you want, you call it to you. When you say no to something you don't want, you call it to you. Because there's no yes or no, there's only attention to it which summons it. And so the key is to exercise or eat or whatever you're doing for the exhilaration of it, not to stave off something or not to prevent something. And so what we would do, we would acknowledge, and you said all of the things that we would say, but we would do it with this emphasis. Oh, things come up, but they're always minor, which means my vibration must be in a really good place. And these minor things are just showing me minor bumps in my vibration, and it's no big deal. And we eat because we love the way this fuel feels in our body. And we move because we love the way our body feels when it moves. And our physicality is so delicious. And we marvel at the intricacies of our physical apparatus. And we are thrilled at the trillions of cells that are in good communication with each other. And we strive for positive emotions so that we can keep all those passageways open, so that our body cells can communicate with one another in an efficient way. And life is really good, and just revel in what's good and don't stress about what isn't. We're surprised any of you can find anything to eat. In other words, there's so much opinion about everything that you're doing that almost no one is really relaxed in their physicality. You can't watch television without them telling you that you need this, but it's going to kill you too. Try some of this, and then here's all of these side effects, and they'll say, oh yeah, give me some of that. I'd really like some of that. I'd like the opportunity to see if I will actually go blind. And so you just have to feel your way to it and revel in what is working. That is the key toward anything. Pay attention to the things that are moving in the direction of what you want, and try to distract yourself from the direction of things that are moving in the direction that you don't want. Here's an easy way to hear it. If you were mentoring someone, like a child, but anyone really, and you hear them complaining about something, withdraw your attention and don't try to offer soothing, and don't get involved and don't take up their battle. Don't add emphasis to whatever it is that they're pushing against. And if you hear them reveling in something or excited about something or exhilarated about something, give them your attention and join them in their joy. And that's exactly the way your inner beings are doing with you. So if you get worried about something, then you pinch yourself off from all this guidance and all these resources, and you actually get in the way of your cell's communication with that non-physical energy too. So the key to everything is happiness, and the key to happiness is focus, and the key to increasing happiness is consistent focus, which allows momentum, and then everything else takes care of itself.
So that health and business are essentially the same formula.
Everything is the same formula. Everything is the same formula. And in every case, you've lived life and you've launched rockets of desire about the subject to which the formula is applied. And in every case, your inner being knows completely what you want and is the non-physical, non-embodiment of it. In every single case. And in every case, once you've launched that rocket, no matter what the subject is, there is a potential vibrational variance between where you still are and what you have evolved to. And everything is about closing that gap. And as you close that gap, you feel greater and greater exhilaration.
Awesome.
Really good conversations. Good time for a segment of refreshment.